Mexico City Grand Prix. A quick turnaround between Pierre's win at the US Grand Prix and Mexico. Mick spinning out from the lead again. Really not sure what to do here. I would love to put it in his pace, but apparently his control needs it the most. Reactions, sure. Deo also has one. You're going in your control. Deo is a 79 overall. Deo's our reserve driver, is like only a few points rating wise behind Mick, and he's been a reserve for us for like 3 years now. See, the weather center, well, we can't have that. If only we had $24 million burning a hole in our pocket. If only. Performance tiger targets should be pretty simple. 2 in the top. Ooh. So qualifying position. Does this take into account grid penalties, or is this like qualifying at the end of Q3 where you finish there? It counts for this, or does it like include grid penalties? I would love to know, actually. You would kick an innocent child across a football field for 24 million. Noted. Mexico City Grand Prix up next. It's out ahead of signs. Pierre likely is going to see a lot of traffic. Actually, never mind. Nobody wanted to go out. Everyone's just going to get a nice clean lap. Mick faster than Perez. Pierre faster than everybody else by a quarter second. We are Ferrari at heart. True. Hards, hard, soft hards. True. All right, that's Q1 done and dusted. Love to see it. Verstappen 2.4 seconds off the pace. Should he retire, question mark? Max Verstappen in the bin. Look, he's slower than Ocon. Max Verstappen 1 second slower than Esteban Ocon. 0.7 slower than Albon. 1.2 seconds slower than Van Dorn and an Aston Martin. Deary me. Imagine he goes out right here. Just imagine. What? What? Last. Not even just out, but last. Whoa. We talk about how Pierre in a used set of tires puts almost 3/10 on the rest of the field and 9/10 on Mick. Can we talk about that? Oh, I might have boned Mick. Actually, it might turn out okay. No, Mick's gonna run into so much traffic. Sorry, Mick. Sorry, Mick. Sorry. Oh God. Sorry, Mick. Oh, Mick. Oh, he still improves. Let's go. He's gonna hold up here. Oh, that's great. It's a skill. Not gonna lie. It's a skill. True. Usually gets the job done. I could also just not say anything. Either work. Also, can we talk about how I almost completely just shafted Mick right there by sending him a full like minute before everyone else?
Okay.
You know, I tried to give him an opportunity, and it was definitely something. All right, let's get a good banker lap in, Mick. Should make it through pretty much. Should make it through the whole lap without seeing another soul. Should get a nice and clean lap. Bish bash bosh. Still slower than Perez. Imagine. Pierre gets a fully clean lap. Goes purple all the way through. 1/10 on Russell. Goated with the sauce. Bang on. Putting on a fresh pair of boots. And we wait. This is how nonchalant qualifying has gotten because we know Pierre is gonna like put it on pole. It's just that we just know that he's gonna do it, so we breeze through. Who caused a yellow on their outlap? Magnussen spinning on the outlap.
And there it is. That's where they spin out.
Oh, the Mercedes came in out of nowhere. All right, Pierre, go ahead, put it on pole. You're already there. Just go ahead, improve, put it on pole, leave no doubt. How about that airline food? Mick improves first sector. Love to see that. Mick currently sitting P6. Would love to see a better start from you, Mick. Pierre goes purple, sector 1, 0 surprises here. Lando Norris moves ahead of Mick provisionally. Mick making his way to the stadium section now. Hop on board with Mick as he goes and crosses the line and improves the second sector. Should make a large jump here. Pierre goes, boom. He's 6, by the way. Pierre, pole position by 1.5 tenths. Mick, 3 tenths off the pace. But you know what? That fulfills our qualifying sponsor thing of 2 in the top 6. So money, let's go. All right, it's gonna be a wet race around Mexico. I don't know if we've had a wet race around Mexico so far this season or this series. If we have, I don't remember. So this is gonna be interesting. It honestly sets up very well for Pierre since he is starting on pole with no DRS. Is gonna make this a very straightforward race, I would say. But there's only one way to find out. Mexico City Grand Prix. Yeah, see, I didn't think we did either. Like, it doesn't feel like a circuit that you're gonna get a lot of rain. Here we go. Anyone not starting on softs is throwing, which is a lot of people.
It's lights out, and away we go.
Tire check. Oh, they're all throwing except for Maloney and Van Dorn. Who would have thought? They're all throwing. Every single one of them. Mick has already made up a couple of positions.
Here's the replay.
I mean, it's just off the rip. I mean, he's on soft tires. What are we expecting? Oh, Mick! Flying! Wow.
With an overtake there.
Mick. The pace on the lad. The absolute pace. It's almost like we know that rain is coming in maybe a couple of laps. We've already hit the pit window. We've already hit the pit window and we're only one completed lap into this. Safety car already. Uh-oh. You know, this started out great. You know, the start that we had was amazing. Box for inters? It's not gonna rain for another 6 minutes. You think we're gonna get 6 minutes of safety car? Box! What if we box 1? Gamble Mick? Alright, we can gamble Mick. We'll box Mick. We'll see what the AI does. And we might send in Pierre on the next lap. It is good. 6 minutes. It's gonna be damp. You have to trust the process. You're right. You're right. He's the only one in the box. Never mind. Stroll also in the box.
Energy's good.
Either Mick is a genius. Oh, it's raining. This guy. I mean, we immediately box, right? Like, we immediately box, yeah? Mick, you are on conserve everything behind a safety car. Why are you overheating your tires? Box for enters, Pierre. Box for enters. Mick is gonna look like a genius here. Everybody dives in. Everybody. They're throwing. They're actually throwing. Oh my god, they're actually throwing. And because our pit stop times are atrocious, we come out in P9. Actually, Stroll. Aston Martin, what are we doing? Stroll's on the hards. They put this lad on hard tires. Ferrari? Is that you? Putting on the hard tires at the worst time? Did they just like the look of having an Aston Martin in the top 10 for once?
Safety car will be in this lap.
Robert.
Send him into the wall, into the pain. Yeah, they all dive in, and we are away. Mick Schumacher leading the Mexico City Grand Prix. Flying. Absolutely flying. That's why you don't question. Fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. But now we get to see, does Mick have the pace to hold off? Oh, it's gonna dip into wet, so that it looks like the peaks are wet. I might be no, this is an interest race. It's an interest race for sure. No, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Pierre already making the move. Around the outside, back to the inside, back to the outside. Gonna have the inside into the next left-hander. Just saying. They're gone side by side this entire lap. Never mind. Mick holds the lead. I think it might be just Mick's defending skill is really bad. It could just be as simple as that. I mean, Pierre is like on him. You know, the smart thing, a good team principal here would tell Pierre to make the move, tell Mick to let him do it, and then Pierre can drive off into the sunset. But it looks like Pierre is taking care of that on our own. Dude, Ocon down there in P15 is having a nightmare. Daniel Ricciardo in the points. Leclerc below Verstappen. Verstappen definitely benefited the most from the safety car, and it's starting to rain. And the AI's refusal to double stack. Look at that. On the same settings, Pierre is pulling a half second on Mick. Pass him and put a half second into him. Like, what are we even doing here? Screw Team Water Ghost Sled. No, 100%. There's been very few times, like very strategic times that I've used Team Waters, and really it's been to not have Mick attack Pierre when Pierre's leading, because I don't need an incident. Other than that, nah, they're free to fight. They are free to do what they please. That's gonna dip into wet at some point. Doesn't look like it actually made it. So yeah, it's gonna be inters all the way. Not a whole lot we can really do about it. I mean, Haas is kind of pulling away, which is lovely. Mick has been able to at least hold on to Pierre somewhat. Not that that second gap really matters in the wet, but This is the downside to wet races, by the way. Without DRS or really anything to manage, I mean, I'm gonna have to bump their fuel down like in a handful of laps, but for the most part, not a whole lot really going on. You know, not really much to manage. Oh yeah. 1.6 seconds of the gap to Mercedes behind. So how about those airline prices? You know, we have been keeping an eye on. I actually have a conversation about airline prices. We've been keeping an eye on. So we have our tickets. I have our. Who done it? Stroll. I see that lack of a front wing. You absolute fool. How could you?
It's a collision. Let's take a closer look. Let's take another look. There.
Oh, Joe. Is it not your fault, Stroll? I'm still gonna blame you anyway. Oh!
That's the contact.
Joe immediately got he pulled a Pierre in real life. You know, he's like, you know what? That one's on me. I'm gone. Give me a penalty. I'm already gone. Don't even worry about it. I'm gone. 3.5 seconds up the road. Gone. Goodbye. Lamau couldn't be me. He did a Pierre Gasly in real life. Wow. Joe in the pits needs a new front wing and likely a new change underwear. Stroll as well. Zoop. I wish there was an animation for changing the front wing. Not that it actually matters, but we're back. But yeah, airline prices, right? So we have our F1 tickets for Vegas and we have our hotel for Vegas. The one thing that we don't have, that is the only thing that's remaining, is our flights. And that's because they like kind of just went on sale like not even a month ago, and so they're still ridiculously expensive. So we've been waiting for them to come down. I have a reminder on my phone for every Thursday afternoon. I log in and check and see if they've come down at all. Russell is caught up to Mick, by the way. You have full intentions of watching this whole stream, but I've so found this spot you pet since 3 years ago. Silent for 5 minutes long. You passed away. That's fair. I have been subject to such things. So, you know, we talked about it. The problem is it's fucking far. Hold on. I'll look. Maps.google. Because British, unlike Europe, America is fucking big.
I think there's been a lockup.
Currently, as of right now, this moment, it would be a 18.5-hour drive from this spot to Las Vegas.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Oh, is that all the length of the UK in 12 hours? Yeah, it would be about, it would be an 18.5 to 19-hour drive, and that's non-stop. So realistically, you're looking at easy 19.5 hours, probably, with like an hour's worth of stops. Yeah, easy. We talked about doing it as a last resort, but at the same time, I don't know, that's just far. It's far, especially because we'd have to drive through West Texas, in which literally between where we live, the outside of where we live, through the entirety of West Texas is nothing. There's literally nothing there. And then driving through New Mexico and Arizona, where again, there's nothing there. Yellow flag. Dude, Verstappen down there in P17, by the way.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
Doing spinning. All right, now we get to play the game. How far could you get from London in 18 and a half hours. London. Directions. Put London at the top. Let's go. How far is Monaco? My car. Oh my god. You can get from London to Monaco in 14 and a half hours. Easy. Oh my god. Alright, London to Rome? Sure. Easily Dubai. Yeah, I'm so sure. Hold on, I'll tell you. London to Dubai. We box. Yeah, right? I've not been paying attention at all. London to Dubai, driving. 74 hours.
We'll be boxing this lap. Box. Copy.
Can't drive to Dubai, yawn. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alright, if not Dubai, what did I say Rome was? I don't think I looked at Rome actually. Alright, it's about Rome. London to Rome. I'm saying you can't. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it would only take you 75 hours, but you could. Yeah, you're looking at about 19 hours to drive from London to Rome. That's about the equivalent. .4 under 2.5 second stop from Haas, by the way. Mick leading a Grand Prix. You've been to Monaco and back today to watch Formula E qualifying? Well, yeah, because it's only like a 14-hour drive. It's fine. I'll do it again. I would drive to Monaco all the time, just cause. .7 stop for Mick. Woof. Lay woof. Alright, if you were gonna drive from London to Monaco, would you take the A26 or the A26 and the A7 or the A6? I don't know what any of these things mean. Not 14 for me either, because you're already 3 hours from like. That's what I'm saying. Like. The shortest distance is via the A26, but it has tolls.
Haas with an overtake.
One of the other warnings is also this route crosses through France. That's pretty funny. We'll just go with the shortest. Yeah, it's only like an 880-mile drive. Like, what are we even talking about? The first instruction is take the A2 and A20 to M20 in Swanley. Your city names make me giggle. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, you need warnings that your route crosses through France. So there is that. I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, ooh. All right, fine. New York. Coincidence. Literally coincidence. What's a York even? Literally couldn't tell you. Gears driving 1.4 seconds faster than signs, by the way. Also, this is how exciting Mexico is in the wet, apparently, because we're literally talking about how long it takes to drive places and how British town names are funny. There's Mansfield. There's a Newark. There is a Newark, New Jersey. There's a Nottingham. Where in the heck is there Nottingham? It's a city in England. There's Nottingham Trent University. Nottingham, United States. Nottingham, New Hampshire. You nailed it. You are right. There is a Nottingham, New Hampshire. There's a town in Rockingham County, New Hampshire. Hampshire is also one. True. The population in 2020 was recorded about 5,200 people, which is an increase from like 4,700 people from 2010. It is the location of Pawtuckaway State Park. Fascinating. New England is not like a specific place. It's just also, yeah, of course it's called New England because New England is when y'all were still here, and so of course it was called New England, and then it just stayed. This is not surprising. Track is dry. What in the world?
DRS is enabled now.
DRS is enabled on inters? Oh, please tell me the AI box for softs or like box for slicks. Ocon, please box for slicks. Please put on the slicks. Do it. Oh, they put on new inters. If they put on slicks, I would have laughed so hard. 332,000 people live in your country. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait, in the whole of the Englands? Hold on. County, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't sound right at all. Yeah, okay. The whole entirety of England, according to Google, 67.33 million people live in the United K, which does include Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Yeah, you're pretty close. 70-ish is pretty much bang on. What's the U.S. population right now? U.S. population as of doesn't say. As of still doesn't say. 332 million people. Let's see, the city I currently live in is about 1.5 million people as of last year. And the people who live in my county is about 2 million. Oh, Pierre overtook George. Is George trying to like go to the end right here? Like, what are we doing here, George? Like realistically, like what are we doing here? Need to remove a few. Yeah, he's trying to go to the end on 40% enters. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck with that one, George. Good luck with that one. If he doesn't box, he's actually throwing eventually. Like, gotta be. Even Mick is lapping about a second faster than George at this point. I mean, we're still just kind of waiting. We'll keep an eye on Mick. He's on 40%. He's got a box. If he's actually trying to go to the end, that's actually throwing. Like, the level of throwing has never been higher. Verstappen in last, by the way. Like, what's up with Max? Like, does he have... Where's this? Where'd he go? Oh, that's why. Oh, hey, that's why. He is on a 0% gearbox. He is on a 35% engine, a 0% gearbox, and a 33% ERS. That's why he's so slow. This is exactly why he is in last by 30 seconds. Why are you not retiring at this point, my guy? Like,
Use energy if you need it.
what are we doing here, Max? He's on. George is on 35% enters. Why are you trying to go to the end? Are you assuming it's gonna get dry again? What are you waiting for? I mean, it might hit dry with like a couple of laps left, but you're gonna be gonzo. Red Bull paid off by the Monaco cover. I mean, look, Leclerc's in 11th. What's Leclerc on? I can't remember. He's on a 43% engine and like okay everywhere else. Oh, sorry, Mick. Oh, Mick is now past George. Nice.
Haas with an overtake. We can take a look now. Now just focus.
Oh,
on
now
the
around the outside of the stadium section. Oh, the crowd goes wild. Ah, ah. What's our boy doing down here? Joe, Stroll, and Verstappen. Verstappen's behind Stroll. What times is this man doing? 126. He's still going 2 seconds a lap, like a second and a half a lap faster than Stroll on a 0% gearbox. We have lapped Max Verstappen, by the way. Jesus. Mick, conserve some fuel. You're starting to scare me.
No DRS.
Horrific news. This is great news for George Russell. It's horrific for everyone else. Who done it? Show yourself. No one's shown up.
Got back a bit.
Who did it? Van Dorn? No. No? Who did it? Oh, Verstappen's out. Verstappen retired. George gets a free pit stop.
Okay, energy's good.
Okay.
He gets a free pit stop and he only drops to P4. We're literally in Spain. Come on, we played this race perfectly. What are we talking about here? Another lap of safety car though, so that's cool. We get to save so much fuel. We get to save so much fuel. Oh, now we get lapped cars, which means we get another lap of safety car. Now safety car likely in, yeah. That was like 4 laps of safety car. I feel like we haven't seen that many laps of safety car in a very long time. All right, Pierre, let's disappear. You played this? Yeah, you played this race perfectly. To be fair, we sat on fast forward for most of it while we waited and watched and looked at the maps. So there's that. Let's go racing. 4 wide down the, oh, 4 wide, oh. Imagine actually going 4 wide into turn 1 in Mexico. Imagine the scenes. Oh, why are we not disappearing, guys? Come on, deploy. Let's get out of here. A GeoGuessr F1, dude. I'm in. I've seen those. I'm totally in. I think I would be lovely at that. Not by lovely by meaning I'd be good, but I'm totally down to try as a person who is less than 1 full calendar year into watching Formula 1. You want this to happen? We could probably do it next week. I'm totally down to do it next week. I can dig it, as they say. Yeah, we'll do it next week. If we finish season 4 today, we can do GeoGuessr to start. As who says? I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that. I'm trying to remember what I said. I don't remember. Who's they? You said as they say. You mean just like the phrase, you know, as they say? The universe, the royal they. Get Suzanne. I mean, I do need help. Clearly. You know, I'm a true leader. I know how to delegate and, you know, all that stuff. Suzanne is... Oh, yes, of course. Alright, I mean, this one, like... We kind of played this one to perfection. Checo in P5. Danny Rick getting P6 right now. Leclerc moves up to P9. Everybody else is kind of just vibing. Yeah, yeah. Rainy races where you start on pole, get out to a big lead. A late safety car tried. You know, it tried to make it interesting, but like 4 laps of safety car. You know, and then again, when it's still wet and it is gonna get dry though, like on the last lap or like the second to last lap, so there is gonna be that. It's gonna get dry here in a moment, actually. It's about to get exciting. The circuit is now dry. Is anyone gonna make the mistake? Is anyone gonna box? DRS is enabled. Oh my god, DRS on inters. What is gonna happen? DRS on inters. Oh no. Oh no, DRS on inters. Can you even open DRS on inters? Like in real life? I feel like if you have like inters or wets on, like you shouldn't be able to open DRS. You can't. Okay. I was gonna say, that would be wild to see. DRS with inters on. That'd be crazy. Not gonna get any drier or any wetter, by the way, so everyone's on inters to the end. Mick might finish with the fastest lap of the race, by the way. Pierre immediately pulls a second on Mick. We're gonna come back to Mick because I feel like he's gonna need this the most. He's gonna need our help the most. Trying to hold off
This will be on last.
Carlos Sainz on a dry circuit. Oh, it does open! Oh my god! It does. Oh! Oh no! Mick! Mick might win! Mick might win a race. What's gonna happen? Mick is leading the Mexico City Grand Prix. Yellow flags. Who cares? DRS is open.
That's a spin.
Yuki spinning.
Yep, low back hit.
Mick is gonna win. DRS on inters.
That's a lockup.
Kevin Magnussen in the bin. Mick wins
That is
the Mexico City Grand Prix.
That's Schumacher. First over the
Mick,
line. Let's see what happens
that's
there.
about time.
And it's
I mean,
for Schumacher.
what a wild finish.
That's what happens when you drive with
What a wild finish.
they barely put a foot wrong.
Wow. True or false, there was once a race where all tire compounds were on the track at once. I would... Mick, where are you going? Mick! Oh, God! Ah! Mick, you can't do that. You can't do that, game. That's so scary. What a finish from Mick. Overtaking Pierre on the last lap with DRS open on inters. Sheesh. Good finish, Mick. Actually good finish. Actually good finish. I think, yes, that means Mick has secured the 1-2 for Haas in the drivers. Let's go. Maximum points in the constructors. Not that we really needed it, but maximum points in the constructors. Let's go. Pierre gets a dev point. Beautiful. 600k out. 6.5 in. We make a cool $5.8 million. Our finished position streak comes through for 1.4. Beautiful. Give me all the money. All the money.